In Puerto Pen, Mexico, I'm Rosa Román, and this is New Mexicast. Welcome back to New Mexicast, everyone. I'm standing in front of the port of Rocky Point, where all the fishermen come in at the end of the day with their catch. It is an area where lots of people have fun in the sun, do water sports, but for the fishermen and their families, if they catch something that day determines whether or not they're going to eat that night. In this part 3 of our special 4-part series of service in Puerto Pen, Mexico, with the help of a wonderful videographer, Jonathan Cracroft, we go inside the homes of some of this area's poorest residents. We also get a chance to meet some of the Americans who are making a difference here.
This episode is brought to you by Life Invigorated Real Estate, where you can live above your means without living beyond your means. If you dream of vacationing in exotic places but don't want to break the bank, and if the idea of a timeshare with hundreds or even thousands of investors just doesn't sound like a sound investment to you, then it's time for you to check out Life Invigorated. Whether you're looking for a way to travel or just want the security of premium real estate investment, Life Invigorated is the service for you. See for yourself at lifeinvigorated.com.
Brindley, come here!
It is a lovely day to play at the beach, but instead of sinking their toes in the sand, the Cracroft and Parker families from Salt Lake City, Utah, are busy bagging shampoos, toothbrushes, and hand sanitizers.
We are making hygiene kits to take down to the people on the tracks when we serve them dinner. We're going to see if any of them need some hygiene kits. So all this has been donated by students from the schools in Salt Lake City.
Because there was no room for them in the inn. And there was in the same country shepherds.
They are here as part of a Christmastime home building trip with a group called Families Helping Families. Together they are building 3 homes and finishing a 4th. A major undertaking that is spearheaded by 3 guys affectionately known around Puerto Pen, Mexico, or Rocky Point, as Los Tres Abuelos, or the 3 grandpas.
We're going to start a restaurant. We're going to call it Tres Abuelos.
Jared Parker, Ralph Pugh, and Rod Herbert.
All right, we'll order enough blanc.
Okay.
As a team, Ralph, Jared, and Rod work exceptionally well together.
El techo no está fijado tampoco.
With his impressive command of the Spanish language and legal background, Ralph is often the go-to communicator and troubleshooter.
América, podemos pasar. Ya, con permiso entonces.
Because Rod Herbert co-owns 3 Rocky Point restaurants, he knows how to get things done.
And nobody would go home hungry.
In an area where that's not always easy and change can be slow to happen.
This is the guy I tried to get to do the tile work for you, but it just didn't work out.
I would just put it through like that, okay? Right through there.
And with his background as a building contractor, Jared makes sure the homes are built right.
So this is their master bathroom. We'll have a toilet and a vanity and a shower right here.
When you take a walk through the 3 newly created homes, you can see the tangible results of that successful synergy.
It turns out real nice.
But the reality is that the more than 24 homes they have already built here are just a drop in the bucket when it comes to helping this seriously impoverished community. Still, families like the Cracrofts and Parkers come to do what they can, but often leave wishing they could do more.
We have all these people here, and they always ask us, what more can I do? What more can we bring? So we had this idea to actually have a Christmas Day dinner on the tracks.
The tracks he refers to are these, where hundreds of families live in squalor.
The tracks go through town. The government owns 20, 30 feet on either side of the tracks and allows squatters to inhabit the sides of the tracks. So they build shacks there, and they are literally shacks. And so we got the idea that, well, let's do a Christmas dinner for the people along the tracks. Ralph in his research found out that these people love turkey. And a couple of people that were coming said, hey, I can bring a turkey. And so then everybody started bringing turkeys or food for an actual, almost well, it was a Christmas Day dinner, but it was more like Thanksgiving.
Like a Thanksgiving Day dinner at
Mashed
home.
potatoes, gravy,
Yeah.
salad.
Let's put the potatoes on the end here because that's very
Huge kettle of potatoes.
Huge kettle of potatoes.
Yeah.
I peeled them.
You do.
So,
Of course
yeah,
you did.
And so, when they weren't hammering and sawing, Families Helping Families fed an entire community for a day they will not soon forget.
We went out on the tracks with all these people, and people brought gifts and clothes and whatever they wanted to bring, and we went out on the tracks and we had set up tables and we served hundreds of dinners. And we went over to one spot on the east side of town, or the south side of town, and we fed everybody that came. And we looked at each other and said, we've still got food?
We still got food. Let's go.
Let's go. So we all packed it up, got in the cars, and made a long train over to the other side of town where the tracks come into town, and set it up again. And as we drove up, I mean, the kids and the people were dancing right there, and they were so excited. We had a boombox going at Ralph's suggestion with Christmas music.
We did the best we could with some native music for Christmas. It was great.
And once again, all we did was organize a lot of people's efforts and just put it out there, and everybody said, oh, we'll bring this, we'll bring that, we'll bring that. Someone even said, we'll bring the boombox, and it worked. So it wasn't overwhelming for any one person, but it was fabulous for the whole group collectively to be able to do that.
It's great.
And that is the reason so many give up their winter breaks year after year to spread the holiday spirit in an area where it is needed most. In Puerto Pen, Mexico, for New Mexicast, I'm Rosalinda Román.
And coming up on our next episode of New Mexicast, the final installment of our 4-part series on the wonderful work that volunteers are doing here in Rocky Point, Mexico. We will get a chance to follow a family as they get the surprise of their lives, a brand new home. I hope you'll come back and enjoy New Mexicast. Thanks for all your support.
New Mexicast theme song is New Mexico by Dorian Spencer. Additional support for New Mexicast provided by
Román, and this is New Mexicast. Dun, 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 dun.
Keep going, keep going.
Did you get that on camera?